Uefa Cup final, ironically, against another English First Division club, Wolves. In the first leg at Molineux, Chivers is magnificent.
Taylor and Gilzine missed it, but Taylor pushed Gilzine. Mullery wants England to bring it forward to where it really happened, wants every yard to count, and the referee says that England was right in the first place. Chivers! Superbly taken. Chivers picked the ball cleanly. A kick taken by England. Watch the goalkeeper start to come. He can't get there. He has to go back. Caught in no man's land. But the credit to Chivers, a brilliant header. 1-0 to Spurs. 57 minutes gone, and just after all that Wolves pressure. McCalliog. Knowles won it, now Hegan for Wolves. Linking is Taylor, number 3. Spurs with a lot of defenders back. Hegan. Shaw. 20 minutes to go. Wolves 0, Spurs 1. Hibbett. Shaw, number 2. Shaw really sticking at it. Hibbett. Hegan. McCalliog. Richards. Mullery hooked it away. Hibbett in the way, Mullery. And Mullery penalised. He didn't like it. It struck him rather than deliberate handling. So a free kick to Wolves just outside the box. Quickly taken. Hegan. McCalliog. It's 1 each. And the Spurs players caught absolutely spectating. They're as much a part of that as the spectators in the stand. Hegan's quick thinking laid it wide to McCalliog. The defenders hadn't covered. The shot too powerful for Jennings. And Spurs played totally then for standing still and not taking up defensive positions. 1 each. Gilzine to Peters. It's gone well. Richards. Beale tackling back and Knowles covering him. Chivers. Chivers again. Gilzine spreading out square. What a shot! Pick that one out. Chivers second tonight after Spurs had been pushed back into defence, and it takes a player like Chivers to turn a situation from that into that and a Spurs lead. Parks beaten by the sheer speed and surprise of the shot. 2 brilliant goals by Martin Chivers tonight, bringing his total in the competition to 8, and Spurs to a 2-1 lead with just over 2 minutes left. And Chivers again. He's won the throw. Chivers' sheer enterprise has swung this match. Big throw by Parks, now Dugan. It's Perryman. Shaw to Hibbett. Wagstaff. Pratt for Spurs. 30 seconds left. Just a little bit of injury time, and Richards for Wolves. Hibbett. Egan square. Taylor. Dugan. And Jennings, his whole body screening it. Playing what injury time there is now, and there's the whistle. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Spurs 2. The Spurs players full of smiles as they leave the pitch. Chivers 2, and no wonder he's been mobbed. Eddie Bailey, the first to congratulate the coach, and those were 2 goals to remember by Chivers, especially the second. And they both came really after spells of Wolverhampton pressure.
Now the second leg.
And here they come. Spurs on the right, in the all-white strip. Wolves in their famous old gold shirts and black shorts. A unique occasion in European football where 2 famous English clubs contest the final of a European competition. Spurs, the first English side to win in Europe when they won the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1963. And these Wolves here recapturing the glories of their club in the late 1950s when they hoped to lead the way into Europe. A perfect setting on a balmy summer evening, a surprising amount of grass on this good-looking Tottenham pitch. And away from the players to the capacity all-ticket crowd with receipts of £45,000, a record for Tottenham. Coates and Taylor under this one. Taylor giving Coates a nudge in the back, and so it's a free kick to Tottenham. And it'll be Joe Kinnear leaving it, in fact, for Mike England. Gilzean at the far side, Chivers also, the 2 men that he'll mostly aim for. On their marks now and going there, but that should be through to pass Gilzean! And what a misunderstanding there in the Wolves' defence. Fingers pointing there as well they might, because they allowed Gilzean to go in on it. Parks having his say, feeling that he was left unprotected. And Gilzean, somehow from some 3 yards or so, here we come. All those Wolves, 4 defenders there, allowing Gilzean to come in on it. But even from 5 yards, he couldn't make it count. Monroe, a long ball forward. Derek Dugan chasing it and England going with him. Gilzean, what a lovely touch off there for Peterson. He couldn't quite capitalise on it. Mullery now to bring it up again for Tottenham. Chivers over on the left. And Shaw turning it back to Parks. Both sides just a little edgy still, and no flowing football as yet. England going in, and Dugan as well. And these long kicks out by Phil Parks, so once or twice looking as though they might catch Spurs looking a bit vulnerable at the back. Gilzean and Chivers both going for it, neither getting it. And now Perryman finding Martin Peters. Taken down badly from the back by McCalliog. It's got to be a free kick for Spurs. And a rather cheeky one there by Knowles, which is not being allowed in any case because it wasn't from the proper spot. And it'll be Martin Peters hitting one, and Mullery's got it! Mullery! He's done it! They watch for Chivers and they watch for England, and it's Mullery who's gone in to get a vital goal for Spurs. Beautifully taken with his head. So there's the free kick taken by Martin Peters. Mallory getting in before Hegan and before Parks. A beautifully taken free kick goal, and Mallory is in trouble. Coates trying to force Shaw into an error, and Coates doing mightily well, but Taylor there for Wolves. Monroe. Richards, a little layoff there for McCalliog, back again for Richards, and an obstruction that time by Beale on Richards. And Knowles, having hit that ball away, being told by the referee to go and get it and take it back. I think that Cyril Knowles has done enough, but now the referee wants him to go back there again. No, he doesn't. He's changed his mind. Shaw then with the kick. Dugan's header. And Hegan hitting one, and just as well for Spurs that hit Mallory. Taylor whacking it back in there again. And finally it was Beale who got it away. Oh, and a great goal! A great goal there! So Wagstaff is the man who scores it. Tremendous left foot drive against the post to make it 1-1.
So it's celebration time. Spurs, the first British side to win 2 European trophies. From the left, Joe Kinnear, Cyril Knowles, Ralph Coates, Martin Peters, Phil Beale, and about to pour the champagne, Martin Chivers. So Spurs have now won the Cup Winners' Cup and the UEFA Cup.